It's Friends Thirsty Thursday. I'm Lori.
And I'm Warren.
And it's been a long week, even though I've not had to work but a couple days already. Anyway, we worked.
A lot of bad weather.
Yeah. A little foggy. It's been a little foggy all week. But anyway, and one of our beers might relate to that.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say who this show's sponsored by because I could, I guess. They supply us a lot of beers, but our Friday night beer tasting, we appreciate them, and they are great friends to have around.
Yes, they are.
So anyway,
all right,
shut this off and get started. But anyway, they have their own channel if you want to catch them. But like I said, we're doing 4 beers. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, the one I was talking about this. It's been foggy here. Wandering into the fog on a dark fall night.
The way that's written, it's like I've already had too many.
I know, it's kind of like can you like a little bit of. It is a frightful. It says frightful double dry hopped double Indian pale ale with sugar gum candy and artificial colors, brewed and packaged by Abomination Brewing Company, North Haven, Connecticut, and it's distributed by 12% with a label designed by Sam Heimer.
Normally, I don't like IPAs, but this has a lot going for it. Into the Fog, I've liked, I think, all of their beers and a double IPA. That seems to, I don't know, sounds like it'd be more bitter, but it's not usually.
Right. And this is 8.6% on the alcohol.
Gosh.
So
and it's a tall boy.
It's
16
a tall
ounce.
I know, yeah. They still call them tall boys?
That's what I call
them. Okay. I didn't look and see if I had to.
But
we screwed up on the last video. The one of the beers was that Shake It one.
Oh,
it was supposed to be rolled or shook or something, and so off camera you guys didn't see it, but it was a little thick later on. Can't have thick beer. It's already.
It was like milkshake thick.
Yeah. I mean, it was a milkshake. This is smelling like an IPA. It really is. Oh wow! Now, the last video
for
too.
St. Patty's Day, it's green.
Well, yeah. On one of the videos that we previously did, also the one of the beers was this color. It was called Nerdy Dancing, and it truly was. It was our winner. Nerdy Dancing was on previous video, but it was kind of this color, which I would call this kind of a pond scum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
I can taste the candy.
Yeah.
Right in front, it has that. I mean, it's a double dry hop. I feel that right when it goes in, but that candy kind of flattens it out. Don't you think?
It's not real bitter, but it's not a flavor I really crave. I'm not a big Sour Patch candy person, though. Never was.
No, I don't think this is sour gummy candy.
Whatever.
Wow. I think sour gummy. I do think Sour Patch, but I don't think it's sour. Do you?
Not really.
It's not. It's pretty hazy. I mean, for an IPA,
it's got the 8% going for it.
If someone at the bar said, if I was paying attention, they had that on tap, and they ordered that, I might order it just because I'd be curious, especially with the color,
Yeah.
Anyway. It's not bad. Abomination. We've had the Wandering. We've had these Into the Fog beers, Wandering Into the Fog.
I'd say of all the Into the Fog I've had, this is probably my least favorite. The others were better, I thought.
All right. Well. Okay. This one is one I think I'm pretty sure I bought, but there's no.
What is it with the IPAs?
Oh, well, I never even pay attention to that. But okay, so it's got some competition. This one is a limited. What does that say? Edition, limited series release. Okay, Cosmic Creatures IPA. Deschutes. It's Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. Family employee owned since
1988.
1988. Alcohol 6%. Savor the unexpected with a supernatural IPA that is truly out of this world. Crack the open to unleash bright notes of grapefruit and guava.
Not a big grapefruit fan, but
okay,
we'll see.
Okay, I might get the hang of this. I wish I was just stronger. Just not, but here's to the cow pile in the field.
Oh,
that would have made it if that door.
Strong. Yeah.
That would have made it if that door wouldn't have been.
That put a hole in the door.
Door was shut. Okay. Not as strong smelling IPA as that other one.
Looks like what a beer should look like.
True. I mean, and it's really not that hazy. Not like the other one. I mean, I think part of that is my glass that is.
Mine's a little hazy.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad.
No, not bad at all. I mean, I can kind of tell it's an IPA right when it goes in.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that one.
But it doesn't have a bad aftertaste at all.
Did you think that one did?
No, but a lot of IPAs do.
I know. Well, I don't think either one of these had a bad aftertaste. But, you just naturally think that on an IPA. We're not IPA drinkers, but we've had some really good IPAs, especially by Abomination. Remember around right before Christmas, the gingerbread one?
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
And the one, I just remember the label with like 3 stripes down it.
I want to say Rocket Pop.
Yeah, I think that might be right.
Kind of like like the red, white, and blue Rocket Pops that you get around 4th of July or whatever, I think.
It was really good. This is good.
Well, yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not great.
Right. But I mean,
that's why we try them.
Yeah. I don't know. The color, the Nerdy Dancing one, that was a sour, right?
Yeah.
The color had, right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a sour.
So the color really threw me off, but the taste made up for it.
I've never been, how they sometimes
know.
on St. Patty's Day make the beer green.
Really?
I know it tastes the same, but I've never liked drinking it.
So I'm going from one end of the spectrum to the next. Okay, so this is, we've tried several of their beers. This is by Springfield. It's 417 Lager, American style lager, brewed and canned by Springfield Brewing Company out of Springfield, Missouri. 417 lager, dedicated to the region that we call home. Straw-colored American-style lager brewed with
noble hops for a crisp, clean, easy drinking beer that pairs perfectly with the community we love. I could go for a Springfield Brew Co. burger right now.
I was going to say, oh, yeah. I was just thinking of that too, right? 5% on the alcohol. Oh. These are, didn't realize we had that far away. Yeah, you know what?
Just getting those warmed up.
There's 2 bells.
Yeah.
So if you didn't catch our last video, these were given to us by Friday Night Beer Tasting. Catch them on their own channel.
We're going to owe them a bunch. They send us beers. They send us cowbells.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the $1 million Friday Night Beer Tasting. But anyway, I think this should be your bell and this will be mine.
All right.
Right? That would be the bad bell and this would be the good bell? All right. Oh boy. You know, when I looked that first one, that was a thick beer too. I mean,
yeah, it was.
But those hazy beers kind of give you that. Anyway. Smells like a lager.
Tastes like a lager.
Tastes like a lager.
Yeah.
Just nice, crisp,
Easy
clean,
drinking beer.
Easy drinking beer. You could sit and drink those all night probably. I think I could. That's that smooth of a beer.
Yep.
The thing I like about it is it's got more alcohol. I wouldn't compare it to...
What was it?
It's got more alcohol than what I would think. It's 5%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about probably average, I guess, but more than I'm talking like a Mick Ultra, but that's a light beer.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
No, this is good.
It's a nice, pretty beer. I like a pretty beer.
Go good with some popcorn or something.
Or pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a smooth beer. You could just down them. I could sit on the beach, I think, and drink that. I really could.
We need to get pizza, by the way, from what's the Italian place?
Papo's?
No. Little Rizzo's.
Little Rizzo's.
We need to.
So Little Rizzo's is really, I think, a local. Papo's actually is more nationwide, and they're good pizza too. And they have great.
I don't think Papo's is nationwide.
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Yeah, I would.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, they're not coast to coast. I think they've got a total of like 10 stores. So.
But I mean, they have one
and 8 or 9 of them are in Missouri.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, they do have one in Illinois now. They have one down, I think, in Alabama. And
that was weird.
And
that happens to be where Friday Night Beer Tasting is located, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Georgia. I think they have Papo's in Georgia.
Whatever.
Okay, well, that's getting to be coast to coast.
They're all over.
Mm. You can catch them.
Back to my comment. You need to pick up Little Rizzo's Pizza some night when you're coming home.
True. Yeah. All right. Want any more of that? That's one I could probably have more of.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean,
we're moving on though. We're on time constraint here.
All right. The last one is another. So this one, guess where I got this?
Gerbs.
Our favorite local liquor place is Macadoodles. Now, is Macadoodles nationwide?
I think so.
So, well, they don't have them in Alabama.
Are you
apparently.
Sure? I don't know.
Anyway.
Macadoodles has a lot of stores.
Right. So this one is Lily, and it is a fruit ale, orange and raspberry.
Interesting.
By Burr Oak Brewing, it's 4.8% on the alcohol, and Burr Oak Brewing is from, guess where?
Columbia, Missouri.
Columbia, Missouri. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
That's crazy.
You
know, they have logboat. All right. We need to get out more, right?
I can. The label's not real high quality. It's just a paper label on there.
Yeah, but it caught my eye.
You went in there and printed it off your printer.
It's it's just really plain.
I mean, it's stuck on. It's not.
Yeah. You think about it. I mean, aren't Budweiser's? Don't they have a paper label?
No.
They used to.
Well, their bottles may. You stick a paper label on a bottle, but.
Oh, yeah, the can. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, the bottles do. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
There's no fruity aroma.
None. But it tastes fruity.
Wow. A fruit ale.
That's kind of unusual, isn't it? I don't remember fruity
It's
ales.
more, to me, now do I taste the orange raspberry? It tastes more like a cream, doesn't it?
Maybe the two,
It's a pretty
if I was
beer.
blindfolded, I couldn't tell you what it is. It's fruity, but I couldn't tell you what fruit. Maybe raspberry.
Could even be banana.
I don't know.
It just tastes like
I don't taste the orange, though.
don't?
I normally like orange in a beer.
I don't taste the orange either.
It's pretty tasty.
It is.
How much alcohol was that?
I think 4.8%.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys were wondering, because I know if anybody's watching, but we really don't take these beers that have that black label. That's just how Macadoodles. I know.
What do you mean we don't take them? You mean we
Well,
don't steal
I buy
them?
them. I buy them. I don't steal them.
If we steal them, we're not going to black it out.
I take my own magic marker into the store. I'm going to steal them.
I haven't been in Macadoodles in a long time.
I don't know how you would steal anything out of that store. They got one way in and one way out. I wouldn't think of doing that anyway. But anyway, this is not a bad beer, but it's not distinct. The flavors aren't distinguishing. You can't. I mean,
it's still a unique beer, though.
Maybe the raspberry a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I like it.
I do too.
This might be a little hard. All right. I may have to try. I'm not going to retry this one, and I'm not going to retry this one, but I probably will retry those two.
And then we'll put these two up against each other. All right.
I think so. Those are both IPAs.
Right.
But I don't know.
It's against my better judgment. I'll have another one of these green beers.
I know which way you're voting.
Probably, unless it's improved.
Abomination, you make great beers.
This ain't one of them.
Not on your list, but I'll tell you what. I do wish their cans were a little smaller. Because if you get a beer you don't like, that's a lot you waste.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But if you get a beer you like, yippee. Okay.
I was in a bar one time. They'd been advertising this one beer so much. And I said, I'd like to try one of those. And I took like one drink of it. And I'm like, huh. I said, I'll pay for it. I'd like something else. And she said, you don't have to pay for it. She goes, everybody says that. All right.
Cheers. Sorry, I've already been drinking. After having that.
It's worse.
You think it's worse?
After having that, yeah. That one's not getting my vote. Letting the cat out of the bag here. I shouldn't say that. We haven't tried the one it's going up against yet.
True.
But it's not going to make it to the winner.
I'll tell you what, if you gulp it down, it's really good.
Just like cheap whiskey.
That's right. Colt is, oh no, wait, Colt 45, is that a cheap whiskey?
No, that's a malt liquor.
Oh, I'm not a whiskey drinker. I'm not a hard liquor drinker at all. Okay, so okay, so that was the one by Abomination, the Wandering into the Fog on a Dark Fall Night, which is crazy. That's what it is tonight, for sure.
The last 2 or 3 days have been crazy fog.
Thicker than pea soup.
Yeah.
But, this one makes it feel eerie and scary out there. It's Cosmic Creatures, and that's exactly kind of how it is. It's kind of spooky, eerie out there. It's weird. It's really weird. You can't see very far in front of you. It's the Deschutes Brewery.
I think so. I don't know how.
Out of Bend, Oregon.
German name that you pronounce,
Cosmic Creatures IPA. So both of these are IPAs, but 6% on the alcohol.
What?
Okay. Between those two.
Yeah,
I hate it. I'm going to go with that.
This doesn't taste as good the second time around.
But
I don't know why.
Well, it's an IPA. I honestly, IPAs, you might as well, they've been sitting out, but it doesn't matter. I mean, but I'm leaning that way to that one.
I'll go with that, even though I said I probably wouldn't vote for it. But this one is not.
That one's got a really bad aftertaste.
What happened to our picture here?
It's there. I mean, we're there. I mean, I'm sure people are saying, "Gosh, why are they?" But anyway,
this one I was kind of looking forward to drinking the rest of that after we're off camera, but now it's warmed up.
It's really an IPA on the backside. I don't taste that being an IPA after it's warmed up as much.
No.
But that one, yeah. All right.
All right. So this one's out.
Yeah. Well, you can set it back here. Set it back here.
I forgot our system.
Well, somebody might want to see it. So
are we doing those two, or are we taking one of those against this one?
Why don't you do it?
All right. I will. I don't know what to do.
Now you know how hard it is. And
right. The only reason I'm not. No,
the only reason
I'm not explaining it.
Okay.
All right, let's do these two. Which one do you vote for?
I can drink that anytime.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm going to go with that.
I'm gonna go with this. There's no way I'm gonna choose this over this.
I will probably can be swayed your way, just because I really thought that was an unusual beer. There's nothing wrong with it per se. It doesn't say like it's. I mean, it doesn't specify that it's like anything. Neither did this one. It doesn't. It's just a lager. That's just a double IPA. But my preference for drinking, if I had to weigh it on what I'd be drinking all night and what I would prefer to drink, I like the best, that would be that.
Well, that's what this is. It's what we like the best.
It's not really fair, but yeah, that's true. All right, so that one would be third, and that one. Okay, so now between these two, I'm going to try this a little. I'm not trying that because
You know what it is.
I know what
I don't
it
care.
is.
Try whatever you want.
I don't know. Oh, Lord. Decisions. Do you want some of that?
I might as well try
I'm
it
just
too.
trying a little bit. But this one is unusual flavor. I've never had orange and raspberry together. It's got a really fruity smell.
It's got a really fruity taste.
It's almost like it's like not caramel, but a cream, kind of vanilla on the top. Even though it doesn't say that, nowhere on here. It is this Lily fruit ale. It's supposed to be an orange and raspberry. It is. The label's kind of funny there. See, like somebody covered it up.
I know. I'm telling you, it's just a paper label. They probably bought their cans from somebody else.
Right. But anyway, I like it.
Yeah.
I might really retry the lager. This has got a really nice smooth finish. I think, would it be a beer I could drink all night? I think I could. Either one of these.
Yeah. That's why we had to get these two out of the way early. I mean, neither one of these compare with these two.
Cheers. So, nothing against our area, and of course this is from our area too, really.
Yeah.
These both are. These are Missouri beers, both of them. This one's from Springfield. This one's from Columbia. This is a unique beer.
Yep.
That's where I'm going.
Me too.
This is an exceptional beer.
Next time I go to Springfield
I will be getting that.
I'll be ordering that. There's no problem. It's a good beer. Order that and a cheeseburger.
So, do you want any? You want any? Oh wow!
Our winner,
He knows how to
Lily
ring the
Fruit
bell.
Ale.
Lily by Fruit Ale by Burr Oaks Brewing Company. Is that right? Burr Oak. Burr Oak Brewing Company out of Columbia.
Look them up.
Columbia, Missouri, which is not far from here. It's about 90 miles.
I wonder if it's downtown or in the outskirts or where.
Don't know.
I'll find out.
But I'm going to have some going out, and
okay.
It's an exceptional beer. It's 4.8% on the alcohol, if I didn't say that already. And that is our winner. That's our second best, but the Lily is our winner. And cheers, and we will see you on another Friends Thirsty Thursday.
Thanks for watching.